Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of I Wish I Didn't Know That, your sarcastic guide to current events. I'm your host, Dan Willis, and on this week's show, we have a lot of things that you're going to hate hearing about. So get comfortable and pour yourself a drink. I know I am. Good. If you're a Democrat, get ready to write me some hate mail. On Sunday, April 30th, former host of Tales from the Crypt and now Democratic Senator from California, Nancy Pelosi, appeared on ABC's This Week to stress that the Democratic Party is most definitely keeping it 100.
What's your grade for Democrats during the first 100 days of the Trump era?
Oh my gosh, in terms of unity, 100% unified.
But the show's host, ABC Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl, wasn't letting the senator off so easy.
Isn't the Democratic Party a bit of a mess right now, too?
No, it isn't. The Democratic Party is unified. I would say my own critique of the Democrats, we have walked the walk, but we haven't talked the talk.
But don't worry, it gets better. And by better, I mean worse. Facing unexpected pressure from the show's host, Nancy Pelosi's long-decayed mental facilities finally gave way, allowing her to channel the words of President Donald Trump.
And I've never seen so much willingness to help win. And winning means winning for the American people, that either we win or whoever wins understands the priorities of the American people.
And then immediately forget what in the hell she was talking about.
And they are not with President Bush. Excuse me.
President
I'm so sorry,
Trump.
President Bush. I never thought I'd pray for the day that you were president again.
Promptly following the interview, Democratic National Committee Chair Tom Perez hosted a press conference in regards to Ms. Pelosi's appearance on the show.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to apologize on behalf of the entire DNC for once again losing track of Senator Nancy Pelosi. We ask for the continuing help of Washington, D.C. news outlets and television stations and our efforts to keep her out of the media completely. Ms. Pelosi's frequent and sometimes violent Botox injections cause her to become allergic to bright lights as well as general public scrutiny. I'm sure the ratings must be incredible, but guys, I'm pleading with you here for your help. Please don't make me beg, although at this point I would be willing to beg. Thank you.
On April 28th, a transcript from a hearing was released regarding a class action lawsuit filed on behalf of Bernie Sanders supporters against the Democratic National Committee and its former chair, Debbie Wasserman Schultz. The lawsuit claims that the DNC broke their own charter by rigging the Democratic primaries in favor of former Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. You've probably heard of her. She's the woman that lost the easiest election in American history. Instead of denying these allegations, the DNC's lawyers are basically saying, so the fuck what? They refer to Article 5, Section 4 of their own charter, which stipulates that the DNC chair and their staff must ensure neutrality in the Democratic presidential primaries as, quote, a discretionary rule that it didn't need to adopt to begin with. Ignoring all reason, the DNC's attorneys didn't stop there and instead insisted, in a court of law, that they would be well within their rights to, quote, go into back rooms like they used to and smoke cigars and pick the candidate that way. I wonder what else they're doing with those cigars. The pushback from the public following the release of these transcripts has reportedly prompted the DNC to completely overhaul their branding strategy. Democratic National Committee. You can be anything you want to be, except president. There's levels to this shit. I just can't stop, won't stop drinking myself to death. We've been handed this breaking report. It seems that Nancy Pelosi and John Travolta have entered into a contest to see who can inject the most Botox into their face without dying. We're being informed that the loser dies of old age and that the winner dies of utter irrelevance. I just couldn't resist taking one more shot at that old bag of nails. And that does it for this episode of I Wish I Didn't Know That. I'll see you at the next AA meeting.